Consider this. You play in the NFL for 11 years, yet you never set foot on a Super Bowl field. Then, at last, your time comes. The lights are on. Everyone in the planet is observing. And 4 months ago, the woman gave birth to a child. During halftime, Ego is performing. It sounds like a film. It has a Destiny-like sound. However, she unfollowed you on Instagram within a day after the game's conclusion. On the internet, 50 Cent is already making fun of you. That's precisely what happened to Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. Additionally, I can assure you that you are not familiar with this story. Notably, what was developing underneath for months is what the headlines overlooked. Good luck at the party, the evasive proposal response, the other kids, and the legal turmoil. We're going over everything in detail and in order today. Let's begin. Does anyone require the background? With 11 seasons of NFL experience, 32-year-old wide receiver Stefon Diggs plays for the New England Patriots. This isn't a fullback. In March, this individual signed a contract between $63.5 and $69 million over 3 years in 2025. He caught 82 to 85 passes for around 8,000 yards and 4 touchdowns during the 2025 campaign. After 11 years of playing professional football, he made his first Super Bowl appearance in Super Bowl 60. 11 years. That context is important because it reveals how much weight this game already had before any personal drama was included. Conversely, Cardi B, a 33-year-old Grammy-winning rapper, is the creator of Bodak Yellow and, as of 2025, a new album titled I'm I, the Drama. In retrospect, it seems as though the world was warning us. She has 3, Offset, Culture, Wave, and Blossom are the children she had with her ex-husband. In July 2024, she filed for divorce. Diggs was barely out of one high-profile relationship before entering this one, as dating rumors started a few months later in October 2024, and it would go very quickly after that. Rumors begin in October 2024. They both deny it. Typical behavior of a celebrity. Then, on February 14th, 2025, Valentine's Day, they are seen together at a Miami hotel by TMZ. First sighting that has been verified. They still make an effort to remain silent. Then April shows up and quietly vanishes. Diggs gets a lap dance from Cardi, in front of everyone on camera at Coachella. She affirms being in a relationship. Offset publicly responds to someone without identifying him. I'm glad for her. We'll never know if he meant it or not. However, it was noted. This is when things start to become intriguing because at about the same moment, a tale is revealed that makes everything much more complicated. Diggs' daughter is born in April 2025, with Leah, the model. Prior to Diggs and Card's relationship being public, this child was conceived. It was not until November 2025 when paternity was verified. Consider what that implies for Cardi. She is going into a relationship with someone who already has a child, another woman, and a chronology that is awkward at the very least. We actually don't know if she knew from the beginning or discovered it later, but it's a theme that permeates the whole narrative. The Met Gala is scheduled for May 5th, 2025. Despite maintaining some deniability, they were seen leaving the event holding hands, but their body language is telling. Then, on May 12th, when the Knicks play the Celtics, the internet goes crazy. They arrive, hold hands, stroll in and out, and hit the Jumbotron together. Unquestionably, the first official public appearance. By June, the yacht will be officially featured on Instagram. Pictures with the description, Chapter 5. Hello. Chapter 6. Cardi appears by August. Off a $73,000 Diggs gave her a Patek Philippe Nautilus watch, referring to him as her boo. Oh no, it looks really good. Click the like button if you think this analysis is helpful. It keeps great content flowing and benefits the channel. September 17th, 2025, Cardi makes an appearance on CBS Gayle King and declares her pregnancy on mornings. She claims to feel empowered, strong, and supported. Paying for this math is worthwhile. Pay attention. The first sighting was verified in February of 2025. September 2025 is the pregnancy announcement date, and the baby arrives by November 3rd or 4th. Wrapped in a blanket with a patriotic theme, a boy announced November 13th. Diggs at the CFD An Award is publicly honoured. Fatherhood. Everything seems ideal from the outside. They wear disorganised attire to a Patriots versus Jets game in December 2025. They appear to have a few objectives, but rumours start to circulate that they didn't spend Christmas together. Noted but not confirmed. The Patriots win the AFC Championship in January 2026. Cardi Brates in action. Diggs was looking forward to his first Super Bowl. This ought to be the climax of their tale. Super Bowl week, however, presents a different picture. Completely. A reporter questions Diggs directly about proposing to Cardi on February 2nd. "It's on the agenda," he replied. "Perhaps. And I must obtain mine first. A baby has been born to you 4 months ago. The Super Bowl is just a few days away and your response to the maybe is the suggested question." That was instantly caught on the internet. Cardi is then asked to deliver an inspirational speech at the Fanatics party on February 7th. "Good luck," was apparently her 2-word remark. She was characterized by some as aloof and frigid. Clearly, something had changed. February 8th, 2026, Super Bowl 60 Super Bowl Stadium. The New England Patriots are defeated by the Seattle Seahawks 29-13. Diggs finishes on the biggest stage of his career with 3 catches and 37 yards. Cardi leaves the stadium early after performing during Bad Bunny's halftime concert. She uploads a video of herself singing by herself in the car. Not waiting, not celebrating, just leaving. Additionally, though there are unconfirmed allegations that Diggs's ex took their child to the game. To be clear, that is unproven, but if it were accurate, it would explain a lot of what happened next. One day after the Super Bowl, on February 9th, 2026, mutual Instagram Unfollow Entertainment launched. Reconciliation is still conceivable, according to an anonymous insider who confirmed the separation tonight. Then, 50 Cent comes in. The conversation with a derisive post pointing out that Diggs lost the relationship and the Super Bowl in a single day. Harsh, true, and incredibly cruel. Diggs shares a 20-slide Instagram carousel on February 11th. The caption talks about control and thankfulness. "Luck didn't bring me this far," he says. "God did." Being without something is the best way to appreciate it. No pictures of Cardi. Comments have been disabled. Cardi begins her Little Miss drama on February 12th. Travel and publications, Super Bowl pictures of Odell Beckham Jr., Lala Anthony, and Kiara. Diggs doesn't appear in a single frame. This is the part of the story that has received less attention than it merits. There is a significant legal matter that runs parallel to everything else. An event occurred in Diggs Denham, Massachusetts, house on December 2nd, 2025. Charges are filed by December 22nd. Assault, violence, misdemeanor, and felony suffocation and strangling. Allegations include communications from a woman thought to be Diggs' girlfriend, a personal chef disputing unpaid wages, and a report of a slap and attempted choking. Diggs calls the accusations unsubstantiated and rejects everything. 5 days after the Super Bowl, on February 13th, 2026, he enters a not guilty plea with new counsel and is freed on his own recognizance with a pre-trial date on April 1st. The Patriots released a statement of solidarity. Whether the split was directly caused by this is conjecture, but it is hard to look away from the chronology. What then really put a stop to this? We must distinguish between what we know and what we are speculating at this point. Numerous theories have been put forth, such as the possibility that Diggs's ex-boyfriend attended the Super Bowl, the intricacy of multiple baby mama situations, the emotional and financial strain of the Super Bowl loss, the weight of an ongoing criminal case, and, perhaps most simply, a relationship that progressed at an almost reckless pace. February 2025 was the first sighting that was confirmed. September 2025, pregnancy. November 2025, birth. A divorce. February 2026. 9 of those months were open to the public, making a total of 12 months of exceptional intensity condensed into a single year. The foundation finally gave way as challenges piled on top of one another. On February 15, 2026, the split has been verified. Neither party made any formal declarations. The mutual unfollow is in place. Cardi is on tour, concentrating on 4 kids. Diggs is getting ready for a pre-trial hearing on April 1st, and there are rumors of a new deal worth $20 million annually. Reconciliation hasn't been completely ruled off, according to an anonymous source. And regardless of what one of them posts next, a newborn son creates a lasting connection between these two individuals. This is what I keep returning to. We witnessed the Patriots blanket, the pregnancy announcement, or the Jumbotron moment, and the yacht images. We saw all of the highlights on social media, but not the off-camera interactions, not the weight of mounting legal charges, not the intricacy of blended families and asymmetrical timelines. Stefon Diggs bided his time for 11 years, in preparation for a Super Bowl. At last, he arrived. And lost. He created what appeared to be a family, but within the same day, it disintegrated. Cardi B, who has made no secret of her desire for stability and tranquility, was once again caught up in a situation that was more intricate than anyone could fully comprehend. 2 public figures are now co-parenting a newborn while the entire world looks on, regardless of the true facts, which we may never fully understand. And the narrative is far from finished there. If you haven't already, subscribe so we can explain everything when more develops.